Being a genius sounds amazing, right? People think you're always confident, always right, and always winning at life. But what if I told you that being highly intelligent often feels less like a superpower and more like having 50 browser tabs open in your brain, all playing different music? If you've ever been told, "You're too deep," or "Why do you think so much?" or you laugh at jokes 5 seconds too late because your brain is still processing the last one, yeah, this video is for you. Today, we're uncovering 8 things they don't tell you about being a genius, psychological secrets most people never see, because intelligence doesn't just change how you think, it changes how you experience life. Stick with me till the end, because the last one explains why intelligent people often feel emotionally exhausted for no obvious reason. When people hear the word genius, they imagine success, clarity, and ease. They assume life must be simpler when you're smart, fewer mistakes, faster solutions, smoother decisions. But psychology tells a very different story. Highly intelligent people often struggle more, emotionally, socially, and mentally, because their minds are constantly working in high definition. You don't just see what's happening, you see why it's happening, what it could lead to, and how it might end, all at once. So let's talk about the real side of intelligence, not the brag-worthy part, the human part. Here are 8 things they don't tell you about being a genius. 1. You overthink everything. And yes, everything means everything. The first secret? Your brain never shuts up. You don't just think, you analyze. Words, facial expressions, tone changes, that one text message that said K instead of okay. Someone else hears, "It's fine," you hear, "It's fine, but is it emotionally fine, or socially fine, or secretly resentful fine?" Psychologists call this analysis paralysis, when thinking too much actually makes decisions harder instead of easier. You replay conversations in your head like a director editing a movie. "I should have said this. No, that sounded weird. Wait, did that joke offend them?" And while other people move on in 5 minutes, you're still mentally unpacking it at 2 a.m. Fun, right? 2. Small talk feels like mental cardio you didn't sign up for. Highly intelligent people crave depth. You want conversations that matter. You want to talk about ideas, psychology, life, the universe, why humans behave the way they do. But instead, you're stuck hearing, "So, weather's crazy, huh?" And you're smiling politely while your brain whispers, "Please ask me something real before I lose consciousness." This makes connecting with people harder, not because you're antisocial, but because surface-level conversations feel empty to you. You don't want to impress people, you want to understand them. And when that doesn't happen, you can feel lonely, even in a room full of people. 3. Your awareness never turns off. Another thing they don't tell you, you notice everything. Patterns, mood shifts, micro-expressions, the unspoken tension in a room. While others are relaxed, you're thinking, "Something's off, and I know exactly what it is." This heightened awareness can be powerful, but also exhausting. You see manipulation before it happens. You sense dishonesty instantly. You feel emotional undercurrents others miss completely. It's like having emotional Wi-Fi. You're connected to signals no one else is even aware of. And sometimes, ignorance really does look peaceful. 4. Everyone expects you to always be smart. Here's a heavy one. Once people label you as the smart one, you're no longer allowed to mess up. Make one mistake and suddenly it's, "I thought you were intelligent." That pressure builds fast. You start feeling like you have to prove yourself constantly, even when no one's asking. Psychologists call this imposter syndrome, the fear that you're secretly not as capable as people think. So instead of enjoying your intelligence, you worry about losing it, and that fear can be paralyzing. 5. You get bored easily, and it's not because you're lazy. Highly intelligent brains crave stimulation. Routine tasks feel unbearable. Repetitive conversations drain you. Doing the same thing every day feels like mental torture. So when you procrastinate or lose motivation, people assume you're lazy. But the truth is, your brain needs complexity the way others need coffee.
Without challenge, your mind checks out, you zone out, you daydream instead of finishing that spreadsheet. Not because you don't care, but because you need more to stay engaged. 6. Perfectionism becomes your worst enemy. You don't aim for good enough, you aim for perfect. And when it's not perfect, it feels like failure. Psychology calls this maladaptive perfectionism, setting standards so high that nothing ever feels satisfying. You redo work that was already great. You hesitate to start because you can already see how it could go wrong. You downplay your achievements because you only see what could have been better. This leads to burnout, self-doubt, and constantly feeling like you're falling short, even when you're not. 7. You question everything, including yourself. Highly intelligent people don't accept things at face value. You question rules, traditions, authority, even your own beliefs. This curiosity drives innovation and growth, but it also creates distance. Because while others are comfortable with simple answers, you're asking, but why? And sometimes you question yourself so much that decision-making becomes exhausting. You see too many angles, too many possibilities, too many outcomes. So choosing one path feels risky, even when it shouldn't. 8. You carry emotional weight that isn't yours. This one hits deep. Highly intelligent people are often highly empathetic. You don't just understand emotions, you absorb them. Someone else's sadness lingers in your chest. A stranger's stress affects your mood. You feel pain that doesn't belong to you. Psychologists call this emotional contagion, unconsciously taking on the emotions of others. So you carry emotional weight that most people never even notice. And that's why intelligent minds often feel tired, not physically, but emotionally. The truth about being a genius. Being highly intelligent isn't about having all the answers. It's about seeing the world in layers others don't, about noticing connections, patterns, and emotions that stay invisible to most people. And yes, that awareness can be lonely, it can be confusing, it can be heavy, but it's not a curse. It's a rare gift, one that just needs balance, boundaries, and the right people around you. You're not too much, you're not broken, you're not overreacting. You just think deeper than most. If this video felt personal, you're not alone. If you've ever felt misunderstood because of how your mind works, this community sees you. If this resonated, like the video, subscribe, and share it with someone who thinks too much for their own good. And tell me in the comments which one hit you the hardest. Until next time, protect your mind, respect your depth, and remember, thinking deeply is powerful. Just don't forget to come up for air.